During World Expo 88 in Brisbane, Australia, the City Council took out full-page newspaper adverts that implored residents not to fill their rubbish bins with mangoes. Why? And I'll read that again. During World Expo 88 in Brisbane, Australia, the City Council took out full-page newspaper adverts that implored residents not to fill their rubbish bins with mangoes. Why?
Wow.
Ooh, what's happening at World Expo 88?
So I looked into this. It was about these sort of world's fairs that have just developed into expos. It's kind of a sort of welcome to the future. The theme was leisure time in a technological world or something. And
they basically always build a monorail. Like in the old days, it was like you build like a big structure out of glass, and then when monorails were invented, you built monorails, and that's what they really did.
Seattle monorail, World's Fair.
Yeah. And they did have a monorail. I don't know if it still exists. That's slightly
Space Needle, World's Fair. Biosphere in Montreal, World's Fair.
World's Fairs are amazing.
The Sun Sphere in Knoxville, Tennessee, I think it's a big building with like a golden sphere on top.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just gets built for World's Fairs.
Anyway, nothing to do with mangoes, I'm afraid.
So is it, I feel like the two angles here are either residents were going to fill their bins unusually full of mangoes for whatever reason, and then the government are basically like, please don't do that because it's a waste or something, or there are some like a normal amount of mangoes are going in the rubbish all the time, but it causes a problem. I'm thinking like they want to clean up their city because they've got the World's Fair, and rats eat, but they really love mangoes, so they're like, can you just hold off on the mangoes for this week? You know when Boris Johnson during our Olympics like sprayed all of London streets with like a sticky chemical that made the pollution stick to the roads instead of dealing with actual like pollution solving, he just was like, just for the Olympics we'll just stick the pollution to the ground.
Also, why don't we use that all the time if it's available? Like, why don't we save it for the Olympics? Okay.
World Expos go on for a long time. As we record this, the one in Osaka is still happening, but that's like a months-long expo. Like, national governments spend a lot of time and money building the pavilions. Like, this goes on for months.
A clue that might help you, the ads began appearing shortly after the event had started.
What city was this again?
Brisbane in Australia.
Was it reverse psychology? Did they want them to put loads of mangoes?
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know.
Mangoes are naturally occurring around Brisbane.
I was about to say, is some government just shipping in huge amounts of mangoes?
Good.
But no, they're natural there.
I like that. Yeah. So they're just on all like the street trees and stuff.
Until they started going in bins.
Were they being collected and used for something else? Like they had some exotic animals in the fair, and they were like, wait, we can feed them to the animals, but most people put them in the bins.
There's also like a date, this is definitely not it, but there's a dating thing where people are putting pineapples in like their shopping baskets, and there's like pineapple mania for single people. I think it's in America where it's
growing swingers, like growing thing. If you're swingers, you grow stuff on
in your front garden.
It's like put a mango in the bin. Someone will come in.
I think I've been left out of something here because all three of you clearly know about this.
That's the wrong road to go down.
I don't know. I have boldly claimed on shows in the past that I know I've been somewhere and I've never seen that, so it's not a real thing. But I've been to Brisbane a couple of times, and I can't remember there being a huge surfeit of mangoes being put into bins. But maybe I wasn't there in the right season.
Well, are you looking in the bins though? Because
that's true.
That's true. But like maybe everyone. But that's the thing. Maybe there's like a culture where people pick up the mangoes when they fall on the floor, and they put them in the bins, and it's just like quite a good thing because people put away. I imagine the problem is that they're rotting, right? And they're like going off and smelling. That must be where all the bins are going.
But link it to the expo because that would be happening all year round.
So there's something at the expo where they're going and they're like collecting loads of mangoes.
Yeah.
And then they're returning from the expo and putting them in the bin, but then they're rotting in the bins, and the council's like, we can't handle this much rotting fruit.
Or is it normal for Brisbaneites, I'm going to go with Brisbaneites, to put their mangoes in the bin because they have too many mangoes, and instead they're being asked to take them to the expo?
No, it's not that. They don't normally have too many mangoes.
Okay.
So the mangoes there are more mangoes about in circulation because of the World's Fair.
Correct.
And Manu's right. They're bringing them home and then
throwing them away. And are they putting whole mangoes in the bin, or are they like eating them and putting the leftovers?
I think they're whole mangoes. So another way in is to think. So the expo was a major event that the city celebrated, and the celebrations went on well into the night.
Partying with mangoes. Mango party.
walking with dinosaurs.
Partying with mangoes with Kenneth Branagh. No, so what sort of things happen when you celebrate? Not you specifically in your own home, but like when a city is celebrating a global event.
They make a mess. So you make a mess. There's lots of noise. There's a lot of street mess.
Lots of noise.
Hold on. Drunk koalas. All right. Let me put a thing forward.
Okay.
I want to go to your parties, Tom.
The mangoes go in the bin with a little bit of alcohol that's left over from something. They ferment.
Yeah,
like
nice.
that, like prison wine. And the koalas are getting drunk on fermented mangoes and falling out the trees. I just fit a lot of Australian stereotypes in there. I'm really sorry, Australia.
But the problem is, Tom, that sounds like an amazing time, so I don't know why anyone wants to stop that from happening.
Yeah.
The waste collection services couldn't deal with the volume. But that's not, I mean, that's just a side effect of this quite interesting problem that they had.
Did they plant loads of mango trees, more mango trees, because of the World's Fair?
That's a good point. So think local fauna.
Ooh.
So these are animals that would eat mangoes.
Correct.
So rats or ants or...
Birds.
Yeah, birds.
What's the combination between a bird and a rat?
Pigeon.
bat.
A bat.
Pigeon?
Oh, yeah. This is not the way we're supposed to work out the answer to this. Yeah.
I was thinking metaphorical, and then you're like, no, you just portmanteau the words, just put them together.
Well, in French, they're known as flying mice, I think, aren't they? Souris volants or something.
Okay, so the bats eat mangoes. They're sweet, aren't they? And bats like sweet things.
Correct. And why would the bats not be doing their job?
They're not eating the insects.
Well, no, it's cut out the insects. They're not eating the mangoes.
Oh, because the partying has scared them all off.
Correct. So that there were fireworks every night of the expo, which were scaring the local colonies of fruit bats. And they would normally eat the mangoes while they're small and green, and destroy the crop. But they were so scared away, and it ran for 6 months, that then the mangoes were able to ripen, fall into people's yards, and then they were binning them. And because they're quite heavy fruit, the bins got too heavy to lift. And a mature tree can drop hundreds per week. But yeah, just the sheer volume of fireworks every night scared away the flying.
That's why I didn't see the mangoes. The bats had eaten them.
Exactly, yeah.
Did you see loads of bats flying around?
Yes, actually.
Really?
It was a colony of flying foxes in Melbourne, but close enough.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. And also, I can't believe that was their solution to the issue, rather than, maybe we should stop scaring an entire population of bats away. Like, it's ruining the ecology of the area. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a good fact.
The Lateral book is out now. Just click on the link to get your copy.